Howdy folks, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Humidor of the Hills. I'm Robin Ryder, the Hillbilly Cigar Taster, and welcome this evening. I hope you like what you see. I hope you'll subscribe and watch and like and all that good stuff. You've got me and Jake the cat here. Say hi, Jake. Look at these folks, okay? Jake lets me live in his world, as we all know the way of cats are. Put him down here. We are out in my shop, and you're witnessing the epitome of insanity. It's about 90 degrees outside. There's no air conditioning in here. Got the door open, and Jake and I are trying to stay cool and make a video. So I enjoy the insanity. What I'd like to do this evening, is show you how to prepare a cigar, how to smoke it. I've been asked this before. Trey, this one's for you. A friend of mine brought this to my attention. He's an occasional cigar smoker and said he really never had an education on how to prepare it and even how to smoke it, but he's tried a few and would like to try more. So Trey, this one's for you. We have three ways that I'm going to show you how to prepare your cigar. One is the way a lot of folks do, is they will punch the end of it. Good premium cigars come with the end covered, capped, or closed off. This is a Liga Privada. Very, very good smoke, as a lot of you know. We'll talk about one of these later on as we get into more videos. But what most folks do will take just the device that has the hole end of it that cuts a hole out and punch it, and I like to twist it. I don't like to take the chance of breaking the end cap. Just twist it and let it work its way in, and when you have it, it's supposed to come out with the cutter. The piece does, but there you have the finished product. Have the hole in the end of the cigar, which allows the smoke air to pass through and draw the smoke. Another way, and my favorite way, and this is a Sessions by CAO, another good cigar. We'll talk about it one day. My favorite way is to do a V-cut. A V-cut. And what that does is it cuts across the cigar, the end of the cigar. It doesn't break the cap. Gives you a good, nice way to do it without taking the end of the cigar off. And that V-cut right there is my favorite. It doesn't let you get junk in your mouth from any other means. And I have a Diamond Crown, which I'm going to smoke tonight. It's a good cigar. It's a breakfast cigar, for that matter. It's a mild smoke, and that's what I'm going to have tonight. But the other way is the way most everybody thinks about it, is a cutter. Now, my thing is I've never been able to cut one of these straight. I've tried heavy-duty industrial cutters. I've tried everything you can imagine. It's probably the best job I've ever done right there, and it's side-goggling, sideways. And it lets pieces get in your mouth. For me, it lets out too much smoke and makes the cigar burn too fast. But this is what we're smoking tonight because it's of the torpedo shape. You can't punch it, can't V-cut it. You have to straight cut it across. So different makes, different cigars, different ways to approach it. But then lighting a cigar is, I like to start with it like this. I use a torch lighter. Some guys like matches. I burn my fingers too much. Some guys will get a piece of cedar. And see what I'm doing here is I'm getting an even burn all the way around. Lighting the wrapper all the way around to get an even smoke, an even burn all the way through. And then you puff on it. Get a good even glow on that, good even ash all the way around. And the key word there was puff on it. Don't inhale these suckers. They'll choke you to death. They'll make you gag, cough, puke, turn green, roll on the ground. Depends on the cigar, but I've had some that to get a lung full of them is not pleasant. And you don't want smoke in your lungs anyway. This is something you taste. This is not a cigarette. major difference in cigars and cigarettes. This is premium tobacco, hand rolled. I think this is Nicaraguan, if I'm not mistaken. I've got the wrapper here somewhere, and it doesn't say, but good guess it's Nicaraguan. But could be wrong. Leave a comment. Tell me about the Diamond Crown. If I'm wrong, I'll admit it. But I'll admit one thing, it's a good smoke. But the way I was lighting this, tell you a story. I had a guy came up to me. I was in my work van sitting at the grocery store, and I'm lighting this sucker, and I'm getting a good cherry glow on the end of it. And he gets right up in my window. This is pre-COVID. This was back when personal space was 2 feet and not 6 feet. He got right up in my window, stuck his head in the window, and a rough-looking character, and he says, "Do you have to burn all the hair off of it before you light it?" And of course, struck me kind of funny. I looked at him and I said, "Well, no, but it helps." And then he apologized because I got a little testy with him. He said he just really didn't know how to light one. He'd never lit one, and never smoked one, just trying to make conversation. So the grumpy old man got hateful with the guy trying to be friendly, even though he did look a little rough around the edges. But can't judge a book by its cover or a grumpy old man by his cigar. So get you a good cigar, and Trey, that's how you do it. And anybody else that wants to know, you can cut it, you can punch it, or you can do the V-cut, which is my favorite, and allows you to draw the smoke, get a good even burn, and don't inhale the sucker. It's not made for that. Thank you much. I hope you enjoy this little talk. I hope you will like and subscribe, and there's more on the way. You have a good evening.